New Year. This is Tiffany. I am live in New York at Times Square. We're celebrating the New Year, and we have another hour and a half before the ball drops here. And Jason's going to be here with me. We're going to do a short recap of 2013, some of the highlights, and do some recap, some of the wonderful events that happened and some of the bad things that happened. And Jason's around here somewhere, and it's been pretty busy. So, hey, Jason, come and join me. We're going to do a recap. Okay. Oh, where you at?
Yep, I'll get back with you and,
come on.
I'll call you.
We are live. Live.
Just talking to our friends over there from the
Yeah,
network.
sure.
Here's got a beautiful flower on it.
Oh, yes. Happy New Year.
Hey, guys. Happy New Year. We're here live in New York, and wow, what a crowd we have there. That is amazing. I can't wait for the ball to drop. We got about an hour in a little less than an hour and a half, maybe. An hour, 20 minutes, maybe. But anyway, we've got some stuff to cover from 2013 and some of the highlights that are going on. And Tiff, what do we have as far as, like, what did we write down?
Oh, right. For 2013, well, my favorite one is the mayor of Toronto, the crack smoking mayor. Now,
Mr.
that
Ford.
is classic.
I love Mr. Ford, by the way. I call him Mr. Ford because he's a pretty funny guy. Did a little funny things in 2013, I must agree.
Oh, yeah. He's smoking crack, busted, threatened to kill somebody. And how the hell did this guy get to be mayor of Toronto?
When you go out partying like that and you've got people with iPhones and you're a high-profile person, things are going to happen. You're going to probably say things that you're not supposed to say, and it gets out of hand.
Sounded like somebody was taping him and hiding under the couch.
Well, look at the girl that went to South Africa. She's from South Africa and works for a major PR firm, and then she tweeted something about, hey, going to South Africa. By the way, I'm not black. I'm not going to get AIDS or whatever, something like that. I'm just paraphrasing. That's not the exact quote on Twitter, but she got in big trouble for that one, too. So shame on you, that girl.
Well, the Toronto mayor, there was a funny comparison today on TV I saw, and it was hilarious. Like, he is the living Tommy boy. Where's Chris Farley?
Chris Farley is rolling over in his grave right now because
miss Chris Farley.
This guy is like the spitting image of Chris Farley. I'm surprised.
No, Tommy Boy. Chris Farley's character, Tommy Boy.
Yeah, and surprised that it wasn't spoofed on SNL.
Yeah.
So.
Well, nobody could spoof it. Everybody's
anyway.
like, Farley's the only one that could have done it. Well, then we had Obamacare website, which I don't even want to talk about. Apparently, we all know what happened. 2 million people signed up for it so far, and it took them $25 million, but that's bust.
The Obamacare
so we'll skip that.
website is a flop. I don't know. I don't know. Is healthcare for you? I don't know. I guess if you get injured.
Right. And then we had the birth of a royal baby back in June. Remember little George?
Yes.
Yeah, that was.
So how was?
Haven't seen it. The little boy.
Haven't seen the baby yet?
Just once, and it was wrapped. It was probably a reptilian, probably, if you believe in the Illuminati.
Oh, okay.
And then we had the Candy Crush saga, phenomenon, the craze.
Your favorite video game? By the way, Tiffany's favorite video game. If you get her anything for Christmas in 2014,
extra lives for
it's
Candy
going
Crush.
to be Candy Crush.
Extra
stuff.
lives.
So anyway, cheers. We're drinking. What are we drinking?
We are drinking wine because we don't want to wreck it. We're going to have champagne at midnight, so we're just warming up our stomachs. Then we had the iPhone S came out. That was kind of a big bust, too. Now we're going to have the 6 pretty soon, but that was a big... And then technology has just jumped in the last year.
I think people are just trying to figure out this technology and where apps and mobile apps and the coding for web platforms and mobile platforms, because everything is going to web. In fact, I just read the other day that Google... the CEO of Google said that mobile is like the next wave or the next jump in technology, and he's like, we should have jumped on that bandwagon.
I definitely want to get one of those Galaxy S watches. Those are badass. I want one of those so I can say, hey, Kit, come get me.
That would be cool.
Awesome.
Technology is awesome.
Crazy this year.
As long as it looks cool, I'll wear it, but I don't know about the watch.
One. I like the
I don't know about the watch.
I
don't even know if I'd use the watch that much.
Oh, hell yeah. I would be like, Kit, start my car. But
so what else is
technology's been moving up. China finally made it to the moon this year. Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
And then they said that there was no evidence that America ever was there, so the United States never was on the moon. Blah, 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 blah. But, well, way to go,
A lot of conspiracy theories going to spin off that one. But China did land on the move. They even have proof of it.
The Rabbit Rover.
So, cheers to China. And they are awesome. They're doing good. No offense, but...
Well, we had a couple famous people in the news that got into almost lost their TV shows or did lose their TV shows. We had Duck Dynasty just a couple weeks ago that went crazy with A&E. Kicked him off, Phil off the show, and now they're friends again. So Duck Dynasty is still going to continue next year. And then we had Paula Dean.
Freedom of speech prevails.
Yeah.
No matter what the guy said, it's I think it's wrong of A&E to do that. But
Well, knowing that he was a Christian man, and the way he was brought up, the guy was a hippie from the frickin' 60s. What do you expect? You put him on TV, you're gonna, it's like a loose cannon. But then you had Paula Dean, poor Paula Dean, crying on TV about how she said the N-word. She said that in some deposition. She got in big trouble for it, lost her show, and Walmart and Target and all these other retail stores were pulling all of her cookbooks, her what do you call it? Her dinnerware or her pots and pans, all that kind of stuff.
All that stuff's
that
being
line,
pulled?
It was at one point. But you know what? I
Did they
like
give
Paula
it back
Dean.
to her?
I'm not sure. She lost millions over some stupid thing. But I still like Paula Dean. She is, I like her show.
She didn't say the N-word on the air, did she?
No, it was something that happened 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago.
Someone dug up the dirt and started.
When she was a bank teller, she got robbed. She said the N-word because it was a black guy. And whatever. She shouldn't have lost her whole life over that, really. But anyways, cheers to Paula Dean. Drink again. Woo!
Okay,
Hopefully
Paula
she
Dean.
makes a comeback this year.
To everybody, that's Happy New Year. And hope you guys have some great.
And don't forget, Colorado legalized pot. Cheers
Oh, yeah.
to you, Colorado.
Cheers to Colorado and
Everybody's
Washington
moving
State.
to Colorado.
All the new businesses and retails that can sell for them. That's a new adventure, and we hope all that prospers. And if you guys are watching this, great. If you pick up on this, great. We're going to come to Colorado and visit you guys and do some stuff out there.
That'll be fun. Yeah, we're going to make pot brownies and sell them on the street. Just kidding. I'm not making pot brownies. I can't bake.
No, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, so that's just a short list of the adventures and exciting things that had happened.
What about music?
2013. Bieber got into a couple of fights. Kanye West, what's his name?
Kanye.
I hate that guy.
Kanye West.
Made an ass out of himself, named his baby after an airplane, and is going to probably marry Kim Kardashian. That's about it for that dude.
Yeah.
Beyonce cut her hair. I remember that. She
Beautiful.
did the big
Doesn't matter what
pixie
girls
cut.
cut. Girls can shave their hair. I'd still love them if they're good looking.
There's been a couple big things. We got Miley Cyrus trying to stop being a teenager, wants to be more of an adult. So she decided to stick her tongue out at everybody like a child. Woo.
That's her gimmick. that's the shtick.
So, yeah.
She's
and
going
she
with
smokes on TV, too.
it. And she's
like,
making a lot of money.
Yeah, she is.
So the bad girls and the bad boys win in 2013.
And
So
as far as movies go, we had Superman. We had The Hunger Games.
yeah, movies were great. Let's go back to that. We're going to take a break here, and we'll see you guys in just a minute.
You like my magic wand? I got me a magic wand.
Okay, everybody, we're back, and thanks for joining us on the Squeeb. And we're in New York City celebrating New Year's Eve.
Celebrating
14.
Yes.
Getting rid of the 13. So whatever past regrets you have in the past, let them go and just move on with your future.
What's your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is always to get better at what I do and get in better shape, meet new people, like-minded people, and share some new experiences. That's what kind of life is all about.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what I never really set New Year's resolutions. Epic fail. I don't know what to say, but none of them ever go well. And then by the time I hit June, I forget everything.
You strike me as a person that lives in the moment. It's just whatever happens, happens. You're just in the moment.
Well, I deal with, like if something bad happened, I'm really good at dealing with stressful big stressful events. Like something that could happen, like a house fire, job loss, or car accident more than other people, where I can't progress in like the long-term goals as easily. Like if I set a goal, it's hard for me to do it. I'd rather just live in the moment. Well, yeah, you're gonna live in the moment anyways.
What I noticed about you is you live in the moment. You really don't plan for anything. It's like, okay, if I can do this, I can do it. If I can't, let's just stumble and learn as I go along.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's not. Everyone has a different way of doing it. So
I don't
everyone's
prepare.
different, so no big deal. Me, I like to plan things, but I like to push forward into doing things.
I'm not very organized either. Maybe this year I'll get organized. Like I'll start organizing things and be like OCD. Like I'll be straightening the rugs and filing papers all day long and cleaning.
Yeah.
That's going to be my New Year's resolution. There we have it.
There we have it.
There we have it.
Tiffany.
I'm gonna start cleaning.
Adderall and watch her go.
Woo! Yeah. Adderall.
It's nice to be in New York City on New Year's Eve. We got about a little less than, what's our timer say?
An hour and 10 minutes.
Hour and 10 minutes.
Till I switch from wine to champagne.
We're going to switch from wine to champagne. And if you guys have anything, comments below, please leave best wishes or just leave a comment. What do you think of the show? How's it going? What direction do you think we should put the show in? Let us know. We are always looking for constructive criticism, I guess you would say.
Yeah, in 2014, I want my show to blow up, so there we go. Ba-boom.
So we're doing the best we can to do some cool stuff with the Squeeb. We'll probably be moving out to Colorado in the early part of the summer. And checking out that scene, see what's going on. We'll blog and we'll film some different stuff in that arena.
So I was going through on my little
By
Kindle.
the way, I've got a friend there. He's out there right now. His name's Eric, and he's out there hanging out with Shaun White. Now, if you don't know Shaun White, he's a world-class Olympic medalist snowboarder. I mean, this guy is awesome. He sent me a little clip on the phone where this dude is doing like a triple. I don't know what he's doing.
He's doing some crazy flip. I saw it.
Crazy triple flip that he's saving up for the Olympics. I'm not going to release that because that'd be very disrespectful to my friend and to Shaun White and his team.
You can't see Sean's face, but if he's going to be doing this for the Olympics, we got Inside Scoop.
Yes, and he had that whole half pipe to himself, and I didn't see a whole lot of people on it.
What did he do? Shaun White spun around this thing and did a flip in the air and came back down on his feet. Didn't break his neck.
That's why I'm not going to give away what he did.
How does he get so airborne like that? It was amazing.
Talent, beyond talent.
Gosh, he's like a bird. He just flies.
So, cheers to Eric and all the people in Colorado.
This is our new New Year's Eve game. Let's cheers everything of 2013 and drink.
Okay.
Cheers!
Cheers, everybody.
That's the new Squeeb drinking game. We cheers to everything.
So big tech predictions because, this whole social media and what we do on Facebook and Google Plus or whatever social network that you're on, big tech predictions of 2014. I think it's going to become even better. I think people are going to start, these coders and these tech people, I think they're going to come out with better stuff, like how they're networking with other social networks and maybe big business as well, is how they're going to come on board and maybe buy out these companies or bring them on board to like IndieFlix or Netflix and all these other companies that are out there. I think it's going to become a more robust and bigger thing. So, I guess if you invest in those kind of things, it's kind of like the .com of the 90s. I think it's coming back. There's going to be a lot of .coms of the 2014.
Well, do you remember when technology first came around, like in the early 80s? Like everything was really big, and then, when I sold cell phones for T-Mobile, the phones were like bricks. But, I mean, they're still good, but we didn't have internet really, unless you had the Sidekick, which was fairly big. But everything kept getting bigger and bigger, and then all of a sudden, everything got really small. I had a cell phone, and I'm not kidding you. It was like 2 inches by 3 inches. It was tiny. I don't even think it was that big. And it was a little slider phone, and it was tiny. And there was this one woman that used to come in. She used to wear her cell phone as a necklace, and it was about this big around, and it came from Europe. It was a Nokia. So at one point, everything was so small, and everything was getting smaller. Like the Razor was real sleek, and everything else was getting small. Now everything's starting to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well, because you have to adapt your web and your web presence and the brand and your social network onto a mobile carrying device, because the information age is now exceeded itself into wherever you go, we go with you.
Right, but like the cell phones have gotten big. Like there's a cell phone that's pretty much this big. The Galaxy Note 2 is fairly big. Not this big. Right. And then they have the watch that would go with it. But my prediction for this year is everything's going to go back to being small again. I
don't think so.
I do. I think because
you got to. Okay, I'm going to thumb through your content.
Or I think those watches are going to pick up.
I disagree. I think everything's going to be content driven.
Let's see who's going to be right. I think a lot of people, I would rather have a watch and have a big thing like this in my bag and have a little watch for my cell phone calls and have an earpiece to pick up my calls.
That's for convenience.
Right, but I think that's going to be where it's going to go.
Who knows?
That's my opinion.
I'm not going to start an argument, but who knows?
I think I'm with you, right. But then, like, those big headphones got big again from the 80s, the big muffs, like the big Dr. Dre earmuffs, the big, now those, I think those are going to be faded out again in a couple, like maybe next year it's going to start going small again.
Who knows? Tell us what your tech predictions are if you guys are techies or build websites or have your own WordPress site or whatever it might be. Let us know what your predictions are for 2014. Maybe you're involved in some of this stuff and maybe you like to sit on the sidelines and watch and stuff like that. But where are you at on the Squeeb as far as your website?
I'm on top.
Creative Cult. We're going to creativecult.com.
Creativecult.com.
Okay.
I guess I missed the question. Yeah, so what are your predictions for 2013 in general? Do you have any idea? Maybe, like, is there going to be a war brewing this year or what?
I think we're trying to pick fights. Our government's trying to pick fights with Syria again about chemical weapons. So it's always the chemical weapon thing. Who has it and we're going to come after you and bomb you for whatever reason. I think it's just completely wrong for our government to do that.
I think that the new Pope Francis, you know who I'm talking about? The awesome Pope that just came into power not so long ago, is absolutely amazing. And I think he's going to do a lot of things that are going to change the way that a lot of people think. I think he's going to bring together a lot more people because a lot of people left the Catholic Church and a lot of their beliefs because that last Pope was such a douche. And this guy is like, you know, we're here to help people and feed the poor. We're not here to be sitting in gold chairs and have scepters like this made of gold and be flashy and screw that. This guy is awesome. I really hope he's sincere in what he does. So this guy from Argentina, I don't know his real name, but it's Pope Francis. I think he's going to do amazing things.
I think so too, and I think I had my mic off the whole time I was talking to you. Anyway, yeah, I think the Pope is...
No!
You probably heard me on that one, but that's okay.
Oh, Jason.
I know.
I saw you. I saw you do that. I'm like, you should check to see if mine's working. You can
So
use
anyway,
this one.
yeah, I can use the Pope mic. Hey, it's
That,
the Pope.
but anyway, what do you think of the Pope, Francis?
I've been hearing some cool things. I don't know if it's a PR marketing thing, but who knows? Who knows?
You know, I don't think it's a PR marketing thing. I think this guy really cares because he had the option of living in a bigger place and had a nicer car and sat on the gold throne. He turned it all down. I don't think it's a PR thing. I think the guy, well, it could be, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
But why wasn't it a PR thing for the guy before him? Why didn't he play that
Because there's
game?
always that cunt in the room. Trust me, there's always that person.
Well,
in the room.
if he starts to prosecute any of those other cardinals or the bishops, I think he will get assassinated. Because remember, the three sightings are the three premonitions of Fatima. Remember that?
I heard a little bit of something about it, but go ahead.
Well, two of them were revealed, and there's the third one was never really talked about because it was so devastating, and it could have been, you know, one of the popes got killed. They do think it was the pope at the time, around that time that did get murdered, but it could be this one.
I'm going to have to interrupt you for a second. We're 2 minutes away from the New Year's Eve ball thing. But anyway, we're about right. Are we there? Okay, we're there. All right, we're just about there, and it's getting whoa! Everyone's getting
drunk.
Pretty excited down there. I don't know if you can see that back there, but we're here in a big studio in New York City, so I don't know if you guys are seeing this down there, but it's pretty exciting.
It's busy. A lot of
we
people
are
drinking.
almost there.
Like us.
So everybody, we wish you a very happy 2014. And we hope everything goes your way and everyone be safe and happy. And here we go. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year! Drink. Celebrate. I almost drank this. Yeah! Woo!
Thanks for joining our show. And remember, subscribe to the Squeeb on YouTube.
I'm going to do
also, or check out our website, creativecult.com.